For a lot of today's projects, I'm going to use this scrapbook paper pack from Echo Park. I will link it below. I got it off Amazon, but you can get it from several different sites. It is absolutely the cutest paper pack I think I've ever had. It's so cute and there's so much you can do with it, and there was so much left after I did all these projects. So you get the cardstock type stickers, you get double-sided pattern paper, and on some of them here you can see there's like little squares or rectangles that you can cut out, and that makes for really easy ways to make some decor.
This ain't my first rodeo. I've been down this road before. All your pieces on the floor, and for that I love you more. I'm pulling petals off a flower, guessing who has lost their power. You say me and I.
Dollar Tree makes it easy to make bee decor because they have a lot of things that are already a hexagon shape. So when I took one of their pieces of wood and then I just started cutting out some of the pattern paper, I wanted to use something a little more solid in the background so that the rest of the patterns would pop off. And so I'm just going to, like I said, just start cutting some strips of paper. It's so easy to do. You just start cutting pieces out and laying them down and go, what's going to look good? So I cut out one of those rectangles and I matted it there on another piece of pattern paper. I'm using one of these little ornaments from Dollar Tree as well, and some stickers. And then I'm just going to start putting everything down. But first, let's decorate our bee here. Originally, I was going to do it on the black side, but it just wasn't popping like I wanted it to. I love using paint markers when all possible because it's so much easier to control, as well as there's no mess. And so I am using my Posca paint markers, and we're going to just jazz up this bee here. And then moving back over to the paper there, at the bottom of every single piece of paper is the name of the kit, and it's Be Happy. And so I'm actually using that little strip because I thought it was so cute, and that's that skinny white strip you see going up and down.
I say you, I'd like to tell you the truth. Baby, it's what I do. Baby, it's so cruel. But you won't ever be alone. I can get a little angry, be a little dangerous. No matter what, I do it all again.
I should have probably done this before I painted everything, but then I realized that hole really is kind of obnoxious there. So I fill it with some spackle, and then I'll go back over it with the paint pen again once that dries. So Dollar Tree sells these little paper packs, and a lot of times they have kind of some textured papers in there and different things. And so I just wanted to show you that, but I got this textured pack off of Amazon, and it really has some fun textures, and it really makes making these types of projects a lot of fun. So I'm just going through this pack right now, and I'm going, okay, what would match? So I picked out things that were green, white, yellow, and I picked out a bunch, and then I started playing around to see which ones I liked the most. And I liked this white one that you'll see in a minute, but then I was like, okay, it definitely needed something behind it to make it pop. So, and now I'm just going to start gluing everything down. I'm just using regular old Elmer's glue, but you could use Mod Podge, you could use double stick tape, whatever works for you. When I'm hanging signs like this that are going to have a lot of elements on it, I do want to make sure that background piece is secured really well. And I don't want to use hot glue because it's going to be lumpy and we're not going to have a smooth look to our project.
For us, I can be the one who breaks you, be the one who builds you up. You'd be surprised how many lines I cross, how many lines I cross for love. I can make your tower fall. Every brick and every wall, all of your defenses gone. At the end, just holding on. Baby, it's what I do. Baby, it's all so cruel. But you won't ever be alone. I can get a little angry, be a little dangerous. No matter what, I do it all again for us.
And as I'm adhering things down, I am going to kind of play around with different elements. I have some ribbon for my stash. I'm going to see which ones I like the best and just add a little ribbon. It's not necessary, but I love to mix textures and items and just really, again, give it some pizzazz. So I'm going to put this little ribbon down there. And another thing that I do often too with these kind of projects is I use 3D foam tape, and that gives it another element of dimension. So you can see here I'm kind of playing around with those textured papers, and as much as I like that white, you just kind of lose it. So I figure if I added that green to the background and then pop this on, now it's really bold, and I think that looks really good.
I can be the one who breaks you, be the one who builds you up. You'd be surprised how many lines I cross, how many lines I cross for love. How many tears, how many lies, how many sleepless nights. I can get a little angry, be a little dangerous. No matter what, I do it all again for us. I can be the one who breaks you, be the one who builds you up.
This is the point in my filming where my camera got full and I was not aware, so I had kept adhering things down and didn't know it was filming. So I'm just going to kind of go back and walk you through this. So you pretty much saw that I was putting these items down. I went ahead and took some of the stickers that that come with the kit, and I added a couple of those down. And again, I used some double foam tape. I used a thicker one for the center and then smaller ones for the sides. And then I added that little gingham bow right there and added some googly eyes to our bee and added just a little black ribbon to the very top to hang it by. And then that is all complete, and hopefully you could see that I didn't do a whole lot other than adhere things down that you missed.
You'd be surprised how many lines I cross, how many lines I cross for love. How many lines I cross for love. How many lines I cross for love.
This project is actually inspired by Barefoot and Freckled over on Instagram. Her account is amazing. I will link it down below. And so I just wanted to make over these books from Dollar Tree. You can get them usually any season, as well as one of these small little mason jar type things. This was an old project that was falling apart, so we're going to take it apart. We're also going to paint the book stack all white, but we're covering it with paper, so you don't have to do a majorly good paint job. So I just measured out each strip and cut it from that paper pack. And then I'm going to glue these pieces down. This is super simple, and this gives it so much more excitement than just paint. And it's just, I love, love, love how this turned out. So again, just taking some glue and putting all the papers down, and then I'm just going to sand around the edges to give it that finish look, so that there's no little pieces of paper hanging over.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been broken. And take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken. And I'll let my mind be carried by the waves. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
While the glue on the paper gets nice and dry, we're going to move over to the little mini mason jar. This is fabric from Dollar Tree. It is absolutely adorable. Now, originally here, you'll see me kind of just trace around the lid here. I don't like how short it is, so I do go back and cut out a bigger circle. But it's just too cute, and you can see how there's a little circular designs on there, so you want to put your circle of your cap over that, so you will be able to see that design when you put the ring back onto the jar. I wanted to give it a little bit more of that country feel, so I went ahead and grabbed some of my sewing scissors. What are they called when they're like this? I can't think of the word, but you know, little zigzaggies. And so here you'll see where I go, oh, that's not quite big enough. And so I'll go back and make another circle. It does work, but I wanted more fabric to show on the outside. So there I went back and did a bigger circle. It looks like it's going to be way too big, but it actually looks really cute. And you can always cut it down afterwards. So go a little big, and then you can cut it down afterwards. And see how cute that looks at the top. So now I am just going to put some gold, you could use yellow too, hot glue sticks into my glue gun here. And what I'm doing now is squirting out the color I had before, which was white. And we are going to make some honey. I got those little wood honey dippers there off Amazon. And then I covered it in Antique Wax by Waverly, and now I am just going to squirt this hot glue down on it so that it looks like it was dipped in honey. And at first I was kind of bummed I only had gold and not yellow, but now after I did it, I really like how the gold looks. Now I just take a glue gun that's kind of an extra, like not my regular glue gun I always use. So I always keep one that I can do the different colors and types of glue sticks in. So it's always nice to have on hand. And then once it's hot here, I'm going to go ahead and I put that little bee charm in to add to it. And I also got that off Amazon. And now I'm going to use this font and do Sweet as Honey. The first time I did them all in black and then realized, oh wait, I have to do honey in white so it will show. So it's easy peasy. You could use alphabet stickers or your handwriting as well if you don't have a Cricut. And then we're just going to decorate these books a little bit more by adding some ribbon. Dollar Tree has some really cute bee embellishments as well as this ribbon here. It looks like honeycomb, and they have other ribbons as well. And then just using also some of this like gingham color also from Dollar Tree, and we will wrap it around our books.
Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. You are my sunshine on a rainy day. You are the one who takes my breath away. In the vast skies of love, I'm free. As long as you're here with me. I surrender my heart. I was yours from the start.
I also wanted to add a little bit of this twine to our little mason jar here and tie our little honey dipper also down to it. And so I'm just going to take it and go around a couple times and then just tie it in a little bit of a knot. And then this does complete our project, and I just think it is so super cute.
Together we will be stronger than all. We can sway but never fall. You are my sunshine on a rainy day. You are the one who takes my breath away.
Dollar Tree has a lot of these cute pieces, but they can be a little bit intimidating to decorate because it's already in there if you paint it, and then you've got the cutouts of the words. And so I'm going to go ahead and use my paint marker, and I colored the whole thing. And then again, just using my little paint markers, I'm going to do the details of the bee. And again, these can be rather intimidating to do because what can you do? Well, we're going to use a similar method as we did on the last project, which is to add the glue, the gold hot glue to it. Now, at first it was really going on there really nicely, and then I was kind of having a hard time. And so it looks a little messy, so but it's kind of this glue gun. This glue gun, it's not a very good continuous glue. I would definitely, probably use a different one, but like I said, I have one that I use just for colored glue sticks. So I'm just going to do this method on the whole thing, and then I am going to do another honey dipper and add it to this as well.
the vast skies of love, I'm free. As long as you're here with me. Sunshine, hey, you are my sunshine, 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 you are my sunshine, sunshine on a rainy day, sunshine on a rainy day. You are my sunshine, sunshine. I love you. I give you everything you want me to. Think about it. If I could, I'd burn down the moon and give that to. Stars and sun all separated, rainbow colors newly painted. I put it all in a paper bag for you. Have a nice day. All the gods and all the angels got them waiting at your table. It's giving you my heart was not enough. One thing's true, I never asked for nothing more than you. Think about it. If I could, I would be the perfect deja vu. Stars and sun all separated, rainbow colors newly painted. I put it all in a paper bag for you. Have a nice day. All the
Okay, I'm going to use some of this bee ribbon from Dollar Tree. And we're just going to embellish this up and glue everything down. And then this project's complete. Now this does also light up, but I did forget to check before I left the store, and this particular one is defective and doesn't light up. But so always make sure that your little clear plastic tabs in your lights before you leave the store, so you know you didn't get a defective one. But it's okay because it's still super cute. And then this project is complete.
gods and all the angels got them waiting at your table. It's giving you my heart was not enough.
Another great find from Dollar Tree is one of these, I don't know what you would call this. It's not really a garden stake or anything like that, but like I think of it as it would go down into like an arrangement of some sort. But anyhow, I love making these over, and of course it is the shape that goes perfect for bee items. So I'm just going to cover this all in some white chalk paint, and I leave one side not painted because we're going to cover that with paper, so it doesn't really matter. But we're going to cover all this in some paint, and then again, this is so easy to make over with that scrapbook kit. We're just going to add a couple of pattern pieces and then these stickers, and it's just so much fun to decorate. So here's a cute little with daisies and some little bees, and then using one of my paper punches, I punched out this scalloped circle, and it matched this scalloped sticker perfectly. And then again, as I'm embellishing all this, I'm going to use some of that 3D foam tape you see off to the side. Now that is just one I got. It's in my stash, but Dollar Tree does sell 3D foam tape in different sizes, and it's so convenient. Again, I love dimension, I love texture, so this was a super quick, easy item to make. And then of course I'm going to add some more ribbons to it as well. And here's just a little tag. I'm going to put this tag on a piece of pattern paper and then just, you know, give it like a border. And then we will add this tag and some ribbon to the top part of the stick, bottom part of the hexagon, and then I'm going to add it into a little glass jar that I also found at Dollar Tree that had a little bee charm on it. This is a hole punch. It's called a crocodile, and what it does is, yes, it's a hole punch, but it punches through like heavy duty things like metal and wood, and it's really great. I will link it down below. Okay, so as you saw, I just gave that a little sanding to finish off the edges, and I'm gonna just stick all the stuff down and add some ribbons, and then this project is complete.
Stars and sun are separated, rainbow colors newly painted. I put it all in a paper bag for you. Have a nice day. All the gods and all the angels got them waiting at your table. Was giving you my heart was not enough. This ain't my first rodeo. I've been down this road before. All your pieces on the floor, and for that I love you more. I'm pulling petals off a flower. Yeah.
I just love the paper so much, so I thought I'd make another sign. Obviously, this is just a square sign from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to use some Mod Podge over the thing here and then add some pattern paper. Again, it's just so fun to play with papers, and one of the things you can do is go on like Pinterest and type in scrapbook page, you know, like B scrapbook page, and you'll find so many ideas. And you can just, instead of putting pictures down, you can just put some of these elements down like I'm going to do here, and that's how you can make some signs. Now, of course, I'm just starting here with a plain white piece of paper, and then I cut some strips here of different ways, and then I'm going to turn these into like ribbon looking pieces of paper by just cutting the edges here in like that ribbon dovetail like look.
Missing who has lost their power. You say me and I say you. I'd like to tell you the truth. Baby, it's what I do. Baby, it's so cruel. But you won't ever be alone. I can get a little angry, be a little dangerous. No matter what, I do it all again for us. I can be the one who breaks you, be the one who builds you up. You'd be surprised how many lines I cross, how many lines I cross for love. I can make your tower fall. Every brick and every wall, all of your defenses
Okay, now the fun part here is adding some elements. So I cut this out of one of the sheets of paper. They have these pre-printed squares and rectangles with little sayings, and it makes it so easy. And then I just cut a piece of black cardstock just a little bit bigger than this to give it a mat so that it does pop. And then we just go to that sticker sheet and we add some stickers and we make some of them pop up with a double stick foam, and the other ones we just stick down. And this is the fun part. You literally can't go wrong. Just start adding some elements. I'm always so surprised when I see pages with just tons and tons of elements and how cool they look. Don't be afraid to stick them down on top of each other. You know, I don't mean fully on top of each other, but you know, like offset it with another sticker. And this is so fun. And these like cardstock type stickers, you can reposition them. They don't stick like where you can't pick them back up unless you really press them down. So just lightly stick them down. Or what I do too is I cut them out from the sheet and kind of lay them on the page so that they're not stuck down yet, so that I can kind of, you know, play around with them. But this time I just went for it. I just stuck them down, and you can see this is such a quick project. You could put this in a frame if you wanted, and not do that hard sign from Dollar Tree behind it. You could just do it right onto the paper and put it in a 12 by 12 frame as well. So there's lots of options. This paper is just too cute. Are you finding yourself as obsessed with it as I am? Again, there's just so much you can do with these kits. Another thing I was going to do but ran out of time is make some cards with what I had left. I mean, I can make some cards to send in the mail. Imagine how much your friends or family would love getting a little handmade card in the mail. It would be so special.
No matter what, I do it all again for us. I can be the one who breaks you, be the one who builds you up. You'd be surprised how many lines I cross, how many lines I cross for love. How many tears, how many lies, how many sleepless nights.
Another fun find from Dollar Tree is this Hexagon like photo stand. Again, you can add a photo if you'd like, but I have those cute sayings from that scrapbook paper pack, and so it's going to make it really easy to kind of add that. I add a couple stickers, and it's just such a cute little element. I love when I have tabletop decor because, you know, you can only do so many signs, and so when you have these little tabletop pieces like the books and the little glass jar and vase, you get more, you know, that you can decorate with. So I just go through all the different ones I can choose from, and I pick one that's the right size and that I like the saying, and we're just going to decorate this up a little bit.
Can get a little angry, be a little dangerous. No matter what, I do it all again for us. I can be the one who breaks you, be the one who builds you up. You'd be surprised how many lines I cross, how many lines I cross for love. How many lines I cross for love. How many lines I cross for love.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke.
Here's another one of those cute wood pre-printed designs from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to use my paint markers here. They're like the brush tip. And I'm going to go ahead in kind of a darker yellow here and go in between each of these spaces. And then I'm going to go back in with a different yellow. And I'm going to put that into the little hexagons. And you'll see how they kind of look like different yellows. They are the same yellow. It's just because they were shaded in the on the wood. Then you can see I did the outside in black and then just colored my little bee in black. Now let's just add a little sticker here with a saying onto this and a little bow. And what an easy project. And like Dollar Tree did most of the work for us. We just had to just color it in. And again, I love using paint markers on this type because when you use paint, it's a little thick and you sometimes lose the design that's already on the wood.
And I will try to fix what has been broken and take this weight off my shoulders, cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. To the ocean,
this one is barely a DIY. This is just one of those wood blocks from Dollar Tree, and one of these pre-printed in the package of that scrapbook kit, and it fits on there perfectly. I just glue it down. That could be enough right there. But I just wanted to show you, another step you could do. And I used the buffalo check gingham ribbon from Dollar Tree as well. And it was just the same width as this board here from Dollar Tree. So I just glue this around the edges and it just gives it a little extra pizzazz. And that is it for this DIY.
Unsaid words be spoken, and I'll let my mind be carried by the waves. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
Okay, we're putting the scrapbook set aside for this DIY. This is just some metal tray that I had in my stash that had been spray painted ivory. Not even sure where it came from, but I do know that Dollar Tree does have some like little silver platters. And then this is also some tissue paper from Dollar Tree. Look how cute the little hives are and the little bees and butterflies. You get a lot for this little package of tissue. Now at first I cut it out sideways where they're all kind of going sideways, and then I was like, oh no, oops. So then I cut it out up and down. I'm just adding some Mod Podge and down onto this, and then I just use my little heat gun to kind of get out any air bubbles. I'm not gonna lie, I did this kind of quickly because I was trying to finish up this video, so it is kind of wrinkled and I wish I would have taken my time a little bit more. There's a great technique where you put like the cling wrap over the top and then like use your brayer, and that really helps get those wrinkles out too. But that's all I did for this project, but you could add ribbon, especially to the handles or maybe all the way around. But again, I just want to show you this cute tissue paper. Make sure you check out the party section and find it because there's so many cute things you can make with tissue paper. But I didn't want to let this project pass me up just because I had a time of it.
Try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sunshine in the day.
You are my sunshine on a rainy day. You are the one who takes my breath away. In the vast skies of love, I'm free. As long as you're here with me. I surrender my heart. I was yours from the start. Together we.
I hope you enjoyed all these bee inspired projects today. I hope you find them as fun as I did making them. And until next time, happy crafting.